Welcome Capricorn to your weekly reading. This is for the 7th to the 14th of April. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Capricorn, I'm going to start off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Capricorn, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the Chariot, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week, and I am just going to get your clarifier. Right, let us see now what the Chariot is for Capricorn, please. The Two of Wands. Capricorn, what have you been thinking about? What have you been planning and organizing? Because with Two of Wands here, it tells me that you have been doing a lot of in-depth thinking and research with regards to a particular area of your life, something that you want to get going. Now, as you can imagine, my dear Capricorns, this is going to be so personal to you. This could be looking at moving and going online and doing the research. What are the available homes in the neighborhood you like? What are the price ranges? And perhaps you've even been going out there and looking at homes. Two of Wands could be the energy of deciding to take a big trip and putting all the elements into place and doing the research and where would you go and where would you stay, so you have all the information at your fingertips. Two of Wands could be that you've now decided that it's time for you and your significant other to take your relationship to the next level. Whatever this is for you, my dear Capricorns, you're being asked to now move out of the thinking, planning and organizing stage and move into Chariot. Time to get going. Time to take that wealth of information that you have gathered. You've done all the research. Now, by staying in Two of Wands, you're going to enter analysis paralysis. This is the week where you take those bold steps forward. And with Chariot sitting above Two of Wands, Capricorn, you have every possibility of being highly successful in whatever this is. It's just about pushing through this gateway that you have created for yourself and moving through to the other side. So this is what you focus on this week. Now let us see what the Lovers is all about, that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what the Lovers is for Capricorn, please. The Nine of Swords. Now Capricorn, this is an interesting message and it will not resonate with everybody. But what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is that somebody you are very close to. This could be your significant other. This could be a family member, a friend, a boss, a colleague, a business partner, somebody you have a very deep connection to, and it could go back years. I feel with the Nine of Swords coming through here, something might have taken place with this relationship. You could have had an argument with your significant other and perhaps you're not speaking to one another. Your boss, who you really get on very well with, could have called you in and reprimanded you for something. And you are so hurt by this because your boss has never done this before. This could be a family member who all of a sudden is incredibly angry with you and you just don't know why. With Nine of Swords here, it just tells me that something is off kilter with this relationship because it's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. And Capricorn, if you find yourself in this situation, you are being told very beautifully that whatever this relationship is, it's blessed. There's something very special between you and this other person, and that to go into Nine of Swords is only going to be detrimental to you. This would be the week, my dear Capricorns, to understand that to be in this energy, worrying and being anxious about what are they thinking, what did I do, what should I say, you need to stop all this frenetic energy. This week, Capricorn, would be the week where you confront whoever this person is and just let them know it's time to talk about it and it's time to sort it out. You care a great deal for them, they care a great deal for you. Things happen in life. There are misunderstandings. Sometimes we do and say things we don't mean. Sometimes other people do the same thing. This is the week to sit down and sort this out. With the Lover sitting here, there's something here, Capricorn, and I do feel you're going to be successful in speaking to this person from the heart, and they're doing the same and putting this behind you this week. Now let us move on and see what Eight of Wands is all about. That is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what Eight of Wands is for Capricorn, please. The King of Swords. Capricorn, Spirit is seeing you this week as King of Swords. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Swords I am speaking about. And King of Swords is a very strong energy, being a king. But this is the king that doesn't let his emotions come in and overwhelm him. He doesn't let the fear of the unknown hold him back. He uses that sword to cut through all the emotional clutter, and he looks at situations and relationships for exactly what they are, and he moves forward in a very calm, thinking and logical way. And this is the energy that Spirit wants you to work with this week. If you are able to do that, my dear Capricorns, Spirit is telling you so simply and so beautifully that things are going to change and rectify for you so quickly and giving you the best possible outcomes. So we have two very fast moving cards here, and both of these cards speak to us of success. So time to get going in whatever this is. You're on your way to really reaching a dream and making it a reality. Time, my dear Capricorns, not to let your emotions overwhelm you, but to take control of it and to sit down with whomever this is. Speak from the heart. Don't get emotional, don't yell. Just be cool, calm and collected, because by doing that, you, my dear Capricorns, are going to see these troublesome energies fade very quickly into the background, and you'll be able to focus on what the Chariot is for you, what the Lovers is for you, and you're going to see things now move ahead in a fast, progressive way. Very strong confirmation coming through from Spirit. Now let us go ahead and see what Two of Swords is all about. That is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see now what Two of Swords is for Capricorn, please. The Knight of Wands. Capricorn, by the end of the week, this energy of Two of Swords, not knowing what to do. What will they say? How will they react? Will they want to reconcile? Why did they do that? Why am I in this position? All this energy now dissipates. The energy of being so fearful of the unknown and protecting yourself by putting those swords up and the blindfold on, not wanting to even think about what could go wrong. This now alleviates for you completely. And we see you, my dear Capricorns, at the end of the week encompassing the Knight of Wands energy. These energies are going to be a distant memory, and all you now are going to be looking at is where you're going, what you're going to be bringing in for yourself, and with whom you're going to be doing it with. Knight of Wands tells me you're going to be looking good, you're going to be feeling good, and my dear Capricorns, I see you out and about, really focused on your life and working towards a strong and positive goal. What a strong progressive week for you. Right, let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. Right, let us see now what Capricorn's angels would like to share with them, please. Remain positive. Capricorn, your angels are coming in and they want you to remain positive, especially for my Capricorns who might be in 9 of Swords and 2 of Swords, really feeling this energy of stress, sleepless nights, nightmares, and not knowing where to turn. They want you to remain positive, my dear Capricorns, because as I mentioned, once you make those first moves forward to release out of these energies using the traits of King of Swords, this week has the possibility of being an incredibly good and exciting week for you. We see you being instrumental in sorting out whatever this is. We see you moving through the gateway and taking charge of a situation, putting whatever you've been thinking and planning into play. And nothing, my dear Capricorns, is going to hold you back by the end of the week. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.